you're welcome to another episode on your favorite show, Cuffs Unfiltered. And today, I have the Egbon Adubo in the events industry. It's not just Egbon Adubo that used to, do bad things, collect money from, These ones, both of them have a similar quality and it's leadership and they're peacemakers, unpaid therapists too. Yeah, so I have Sam Infinity Decor. I call him Brother Samson because he's an amazing decorator. When you're looking for the best of the best, you can check in Sam Infinity Decor on Instagram. And I have Podayo, Aisho. If you're looking for the best drink vendor, no fake, no, all of those things, you can look out for him. So, Aisho, Shewapa.
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you so much for coming because I don't want more messaging, and the schedule, both sides and all of that, and the two of you.
Thank you so much.
But as Samson,
you can't call us. I will tell you. No,
I feel so honored. I swear.
Kofo she's a woman, a lady of everyone, and we have to come all out for you. Thank you.
Feels so good.
Yes.
Yeah. Sammy Infinity. How do you come with that name? I know Sammy Samson, but that Infinity, how did you come up with that name?
Okay, thank you, Kofo. Well, the brand started as Infinity Decor, and the Infinity came from something that does not have an extent, titilai, that we have to keep, evolving, reigning, and making good things to happen forever. So when we were going to register, we saw that there's an Infinity that has been taken by someone from CAC. We said, okay, I'm just Samson. Oh yeah, so it became Sam Infinity, and God has been helpful, and it's been God all the way.
Yeah, it's evidence that God has in what to do, and I'm so proud of you. I might not say it often, but I'm a fan.
So much.
I sure.
Yeah.
But that your name, so how did you come up with that name?
What really happened is my last name is Ishola.
Oh.
So I was just like, everybody's using something about ice. Let me just come up with a name I can push on my own that they might not know is even about drinks. Mm-hmm. How can you go about it? And thank God when I started, it was rough, but later on, I just look at it that icing alone might not really do the thing. So I look at it, how can I come out with something different from what everybody has been doing in Ibadan? And I noticed that about bar services, many people have not been doing it. I will not lie to you, anywhere I am today, I always say it. My best good friend, Icebox, has been a very good mentor. I just get closer to him and I was this guy does bar service and I think he's doing exceptional well. That was 6-7 years ago. And I try into it, and I noticed before you know it, everybody has known the brand name Aisha in Ibadan because of the sessional thing and the way I handle parties in Ibadan, majorly. Before I know it, NSC contacted me. They want me to be the ambassador.
So you're an ambassador?
Yes, I've been a brand ambassador for NSC for more than 3 years now. I've been to France.
It's been chopping NSC money. They've taken him to different countries.
Are you for real?
Yes.
I'm so proud of you. So now, looking at the business, why do you choose to do Ogogoro?
Okay, well, so let me just put it like this, that I did not know it even as a business that makes money. Because I have a friend, I think I went for a burial, for a birthday some days ago. I was not under the drinks. So meeting his daughter, I was like, you're now grown. He said, Kenny, Hebomoto, Wanko, Toko, what's the name of this blue drop? Because me personally, I enjoy, if you are doing a party, if you are my friend like this, before I started the business, if you are doing a party like this, I'll get to your house early in the morning. I will arrange drum, I'll get your ice block, I'll be the one to help you to be doing your...
So you always focus on
things. I love to just make sure everybody is being satisfied. So there was a time I was working as a special advisor to Deputy Speaker of Oyo State. So I saw the Oga that trained me. I saw him at an event. It's somebody I know. I was like, he said he came to serve drinks. I said, serve drinks. Azao. I don't understand. He said, yes, now that he collected money. Can you come? This thing that I do for people for free. Man, maybe can turn life, mate. And that's why I've been having some thinking about politics. Is not really what I really wanted into, because if I go deep into politics for you, it's not the politics we see outside. It's too deep. So, and my kind of spiritual life, the way I was trained, I don't want to be in that space. So I just told the guy, hope you don't mind. I can come and learn apprentice from you. And he said, I'm welcome. So before you know it, I started learning from him. Before you know it, my guy gets too comfortable. He doesn't even go to work again. So, and after some months, I just told him, I think I'm blind enough. He said, okay, you can have your company, but you will still be doing things for me. Gradually, he went into politics. He lost focus. I took the company up. I bought most of all the things we had, and it became my company.
Oh, so technically, you left politics for
Yes.
Ogogoro?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. With all the money in politics, the way they chop money.
Yeah, the truth about it, I said something. Politics is more than what we see outside.
Okay.
It's too deep. And the truth about it is, on my sort of company, tó bá fẹ́ jẹ́ kó put tán bó ṣe bá yes.
Yes.
So if you don't want to dip your hand into things that might
that's very
true, you just have to. Politics is not. If you have, okay, let me just put it like this. Maybe I got a very special appointment now. I have that money to dip in, to spend, to do other. But the truth about it, we are trying from grassroots as a politician. You engage in many dirty things that you're not supposed to engage in. So that is just, when I look at it, I just look at it like, I want my peace.
Yeah, and nothing beats a peaceful life. Yeah. Sammy, while I was growing up, decoration was a thing that women do. The lights.
Yeah.
So, like, what encouraged you all? Like, what made you go into decoration and not something else in maybe the event industry or in entrepreneurship? Why deco?
Very deep. Thank you. While I was growing up, my mom was a fashion designer. She sews, and she sews well. And while I was home, apart from being a decorator, I can sew well.
Wow.
When I handle a 20 embroidery machine for you, be like, Kilo Shele Sami Shogo Mogini Ibamo.
Wow.
Yeah, so I do that a lot while I was home. And when I was going to get admission to UI, things were very rough and tough from home. And when I got in, there are a lot of tailors that are there and all of that. I just told my mom, I came out struggle. I was like, I said, Mommy, I saw some fashion designers outside UI gates in Agbo, and I see that they do well. One show, hey, can I stylist came out, fishy embroidery came out. Mommy, no. My mom said no. But no, you read Monica local school. You don't know what those guys have, that have dealt with in terms of making sure they're doing well. Only my show, come on, look, you read Monica local. Come on, look,
that's very parenting.
I would cry that how am I going to survive? And that's why, to be honest, when people say some things about my boss, dexterity, I'm always quiet because I can never forget him in my life. We were classmates back then in UI. I saw that you always do one or two and all of that. We were classmates back then in UI, and I saw that he was always doing one or two things then, back then when we were in class. And I approached him. I think I was in training level. That, bro, I need to make things work for myself. And started taking me out, trained me and all of that. And I started seeing that I gained interest in that thing. To cut the long story short, why I went into decoration was because I needed to make my life better. It was hunger.
It was a passion for you.
It wasn't passion. But eventually when I got myself into it, I became deep in it. I started seeing passion. I started seeing vision. And when I was going to finish school, I went for, of course, I've been doing that way back since 2007. And when I, finished school, I went for service. It was still the deco. When I had a job, I had an employment with UAC. Lifestyle Office UAC, 2014. I said, am I going to leave this job? I was in Lagos for about a year. I was transferred to Ibadan. I still say that this thing is still about my deco. And that's what is giving me the breakthrough. And trust me, when you see deco, it used to be a thing of ladies in those days. Yes. But we see that the integrity and the depth of whatever deco is. I know some ladies in Lagos, some ladies out there are really doing well, even more than the men.
Yeah.
It's about creativity. It's about what you can do. It's about what you can put together. It's about how you can innovate your team members and all of that. So Deco has always been my thing, even when I discovered the fact that no, this is a dream and this is a vision that I need to, elongate and expand. So
Talking about dexterity, I saw him last week, and it was like, you, Ologbisha me follow me, but you know what, sir? But Mori, ento shame, brother Miloshe. I said that you and said, no, ile lowo, you know.
Oh, right.
Oh, really?
The Jogo event.
He said he was waiting that who's waiting the deco that for that family not to repeat it. So when he found out it was you, that was like, ile lowo, ikwajo. I love the type of brotherhood that you have. When you wanted to start deco, did you seek his consent? Yes. What was his reaction?
yeah, of course, I approached him because I remember when I was going to start then, I will always carry his catalog. There's a catalog he uses then. All his events are there. Not now that we are sending images out, go to Instagram and all of those things. He has a catalog that we take to customers. I will take his catalog and go to whoever client I want to go and meet. And when I get those jobs, then I take it back home, which is dexterity. I say, Oga, I show you, this person is also person to me. And he will always encourage me. He will say, yeah, go and lead the event. You're the one that will produce the event. Yeah. And it was going on like that. And when I was going to start, I also approached him, Baba, it's time to, and he said, I had his blessings. Up till now, I'm still having his blessings. He can call me at 5 a.m. and say, my mind prays for you, Sunny.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, that's the part a lot of us don't see or know.
He will call me at 5 a.m. and say, my mind, because you see, most people don't nourish where they originated from.
Exactly. That's the major problem. Many people don't.
I say it anywhere. I'm nourishing, and I have nourished, and I'm still nourishing where I originated from. I mean, like I said, I don't listen to what people say out there. I don't think about whatever it is that is happening out there. I still do what? I still stay focused. I say, this person has always been a blessing to my life. I say to even those that I've produced that if I had not gone through the stress, the pain because it was painful. It came with a lot of sacrifice. If I had not gone through all of that, most of the testimonies all of us are writing say to do. Yeah, exactly. That's just, it won't come true.
Exactly.
But I still give kudos to him and I still pray for him. And
you also pray for your student that left?
Yes, all of them. There's nobody that has passed through me that has not been successful in life.
There was even one that you were telling that, like, I mean, yeah, the last event.
None of them no product has passed through me that is in the event industry that has not been successful in life.
Wow.
Yeah, all of them.
I'm so proud of you guys. So I am. So, Aisha, we usually have that issue of fake drinks.
Okay.
Like, there was a time and we wanted to work together in January, and the client was like, she has gotten a better invoice from somebody, it's cheaper and all of that. And I kept on saying, no, I don't know who you've gotten that from, but I can tell you that if you use Aisha, it's going to be a bit expensive, but you'll get value. Only G drink echo. And I mean, there's not going to be any form of fake drink or something. So, like, when fake drink came, how did it affect your business?
Well, 75% of clients that really believe in us still know, yes, we have a very good source. But the truth about fake drinks in Nigeria, it is just the truth that it's not something we can take out, but at the same time, we have been trying as much as possible to prevent it.
Yeah.
Most of the time when I do events now, after serving drinks, we pack most of the bottles, we break them out. Because they sell those bottles back to people to repass it. Yes, even cover. Casamingo cover now, they sell it. Just that cover.
Are you serious?
Yes, just to produce
the replica.
So that is just okay. Like this Saturday now, I had an event. He knows about the event.
I was even going to add to that because while you left, sorry that I'm cutting it. That event I was going to talk about, while you were there together, it was a very massive one. And while he left, he was asked to get all the liquors and all the drinks. It was tunes of several millions of naira. And when he left, the clients were like, they were now talking about fake drinks, original drinks. I was now like speaking and saying, you have gotten it right. That, yeah, so many people, by the time they go for parties, especially those that come from abroad, most of them land in hospital because they have taken fake drinks. But this person I'm sure you have spoken to, when we talk about original drinks, luxury events, high-profile events in Ibadan beyond, these are people that go, so in terms of that, go and put your mind at rest. And what did the celebrant say? I think he was singing praises of his name.
The man called me yesterday and started praying for me. That's what you have done for me, that they are scared. Because let me just give you the scope about it. The money they paid me for that event was not even up to half of the money for the drinks I bought. The man was expecting that maybe I'm going to buy fake drink, then it can cause problem or something. He just paid my balance this morning.
Wow.
So sometimes it is you that you know, yes, I have a name. I'm trying as much as possible to protect my name. It doesn't cost me anything because the man did not pay me full money. I should now go to Apongmo, buy fake drink, all in the name. See,
That way they buy fake drinks.
yes. Let me just be sincere to you. Majorly, if you are not greedy in our industry, let me just put it in drinks industry. God will help you, you'll be successful. But if you are greedy, you think you are making that money. By the end of the day, you are affecting your future. Let me tell you what greed I mean. Okay, like now, I got money. I'm supposed to get, and I've worked with you several times. Your girls, they come to take inventory. I don't think for once they tell you that the inventory they took was not complete. At the same time, when we finish our event, this is what is left. But if I'm greedy, I won't bring your drink to complete. At the same time, when I'm going, I will not declare what is remaining for you. Gradually, I'm tarnishing my image, sadly. And at the same time, if you are greedy, you go and buy fake drinks, all in the name you want to make money. Because, okay, let me just give you an example. A carton of NSC now, VSOP is 980. If I want to buy that Bolero or something, I can see for 400, 500. I make half of the money back to myself. But why will I do that when I'm trying to spoil my name?
And
So the major thing about it is we in the industry that we can easily stop that issue of fake drinks. But sometimes some clients actually act as if they are too wise. Let me just give an instance. Okay, you want to do an event now. I gave you a bill of 30 million naira. You're like, can I chauffeur out to Porto? Come on, can you come? I want to advise. But ma worry, I'm going to marry cheaper. And by the end of the day,
They buy fake.
they buy fake drinks. I've done an event before that I told them I can't serve these drinks because they're fake. They said we've paid you. I said it's none of my business. I've collected my money.
So if a client buys fake drink,
I won't serve it.
wow.
Yes, that's just it. I have a name to protect.
Yeah.
I have a brand to protect. I wouldn't want a solution. Let me give you an instance. One incident happened. There was a guy that did a party in Lagos. He bought all his drinks. But before I served those drinks, it was Finesse event that was the planner. Before I served those drinks, I confirmed them and I noticed they are original. So the third day, some of my friends that came for that party called me. Ayo, ṣé o lo rọtí yẹn? Kíní kankan, àwọn kan yàgbẹ́ láti àárọ̀. Mo ní àwọn kan. Why will people fake drink? Kíní kankan. Okay, hold on. I have one bottle that the guy gave me. I took it home. I opened it. I tasted it. There is no fake drink. Okay, don't worry. I'll get to the root of this matter. I put a call through the husband. Where did you get your drinks? He said, some are from US, some are from Kinikonko. Okay. What did you serve? He now said, I should hold on that. Somebody has complained about this thing to him too. That all this pineapple, they do not, pineapple planter they put on
Rice or whatever.
Torishimishi.
the pineapple has been peeled since morning.
Oh,
They now serve rice today in the evening.
of course. That's
So what do you expect?
contamination.
So that's contamination. I told him that it is what they hate. So sometimes we can't rule it out. But the truth about it is preventing it. And most of us, if we are not greedy to buy what we are supposed to buy for 10 naira at the rate of 3 naira. So
Sorry, I want to ask you a question. How do you detect a fake drink from an original?
how do we detect it?
Because you
just
taste it.
Yeah, you know, it's not a
Sometimes it can't be only by taste.
No, let me just, this thing are part of why it's not we following NSA to France to go and enjoy. We go to companies, we do trainings, we do seminars, we have drink taste, we have drinks like code that follows drinks. Like now, let me just give you an instance. If I see any fake Moet now, I know how to detect it. No, it's not the cock. He has one wrap on his neck.
Yeah.
Immediately when I scroll it down, if it's fake, I'm gonna have shining stuffs on my hand. But if it's not fake, I won't have it.
So those are some of the trainings you guys must have
So
tried.
we it's not that I just wake up, I call myself a drinks vendor. Some people just believe in.
So wait, to be a drink vendor, you have to go for training.
You need to have ideas about it.
Yeah, except
Wow.
What you don't have
I
ideas.
thought I just go to for buy drink and buy drum.
You know when you don't
it makes you just stand out.
when you don't have idea about something, you get lost. So that's just it. The truth about it is, so many people just believe in waking up. I set up this, I set up that. You just do name fake things, and you are affecting businesses. Like now, I can tell you a fake drink by smell. I can tell you a fake drink by even send the bottle. Many people send message to me now. They will just send bottle to me. Baba, help me confirm this bottle. I have a friend that till tomorrow, if he's buying a bottle of liquor, he will call me. Ayo, I beg. We have to see original drink.
Yeah.
Then I will tell him, okay, go to so store.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll take you back to something you said. You said you assured the clients that iShell is good or something. You know, you have an influence on your clients. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
Because I've done a couple of events with you that they would have booked you and they'll be like, Coves laughing like no. Then they'll say, it was even Sammy that said that we should use you. Have you ever considered yourself as an influence in the event industry? And 2 questions. The first one is, have you ever considered yourself as an influence? And are you always biased when you're influencing brands? Or do you use some, maybe, this person is my person, even if they are not good, they are my person?
Okay, thank you. Seeing the brand as an influence in the event industry. Well, let me say 100% yes. Why? We have worked hard to get to that place. It's not just about waking up to say, I want to become Sammy Infinity. It comes with a lot of sleepless nights, so many trainings, like Aisha said.
You also go for trainings?
The last trip in Dubai was for training. Yeah, it was for training.
You went to Dubai to learn the
Yeah,
profession?
no, it was a conference, upgrade. Yeah, and most times when I'm abroad, of course, let's see what people. Of course, events over there is not as we are doing what I mean in Nigeria. But trust me, there are people there that are doing. These are people that we all look after. We see what they do and we emulate. So we just look at what they do. So before you become an influencer, you must have worked hard to become a force that people record with and say, oh, this person, oh no, he's doing it right. We are not there yet. We know we are still no. We keep growing day by day. And trust me, when I do a post and I tag XYZ vendors, I've had 1001 clients that will say that we picked some vendor on your page. Because they know that once this person post or tag this particular vendor, that means that vendor is doing it right.
Because we're already known for excellence.
So, and having to say, in terms of recommending vendors, whether being a good vendor or not bad, I will never recommend a bad vendor. I don't put sentiment in that. But if you are my friend and you're not doing it right, I've had people that have advised in the event industry. You know what? Before I can start recommending, you need to do X, Y, Z. Because the clients I don't like to talk. I have to say, use this person. Then I have to do so many talk to convince the client. No. Once I say use this person, I would want them to go to your page and see whatever I've said and pim. That's it. So if you're not
That's it all now.
That's it. So if you're not doing it right, I'll tell you, I'm sorry, you have not gotten there yet. I can still give you some other smaller jobs, but not because most clients that are coming to us to engage their service, most of them are luxury clients. Most of them are clients.
Sorry,
Not only luxury, not most of them.
Sorry, Sammy. Can I tell you one truth he just said now? Realize that that you look up to, do you know they have people that correct us? Yeah. That tell us that I show, why you go do that kind of thing now?
You still have people that...
Yes. I have been to an event before. They're all in the name, I think. I thought maybe that event is not really large. I have another event. One of my friend was like, I do. Ubati free your buy city buy Ubati do. We still have people that correct us. And the truth about this is one thing. If I tell you tomorrow now, Koft, you did one event though. You did not coordinate this event very well. And you're like, events, and you did not adjust it. Tomorrow, you will meet it there.
No, it's always pilot. It's with pilot.
Won't even come back again. No. If the brand wants to fail, it should fail.
No, you see, I have a boss. He's an MD of one multinational company in Nigeria. He says, and I quote, and most of those statements, I don't joke with them. He says, if he's having fun with his wife at home, and he uses Roberto Bawaluri, and if he sees the call of his customer, he will stand
up.
because that customer wants to say something that will benefit his wife, his life and his wife's life.
Definitely.
So feedbacks, I see some people take feedbacks as a also. Yeah. So if you are having good feedbacks all the time, that means you're not even doing well.
You're sure?
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. You need to have some bad feedbacks to check yourself.
Yeah. That'll put you on your toes. Like,
oh, what have I done wrong? What have I done right? So it goes to whoever you want to recommend, because you have a name that must not go bad. For example, the event we had over the weekend that we're talking about, I brought virtually almost like 70% of most of the things they used there.
So why didn't you bring me?
Well, apologies. That one is beyond me, because the original client has someone she uses in Lagos. Okay. So she brought a lady, and of course I can't say no, don't use the lady too, because the truth of the matter was that lady that made me to meet that client. Like was it early this year or last year? Early this year. So when she was going to bring in this job, I was like, oh, no problem. So I recommended a vendor to them, Maki. I recommended so many other things to them, the chairs, the tables. So they didn't pay me for it, but because it must go well, I had to make sure. I just told them, you know what, everything and eventually everything was. So I would not recommend someone that would disappoint a client because of my personal interest. That's what they call conflict of interest. I won't say because I like you and you're not doing it right, and I will not push you, then I will not be on the toes. I won't do that.
Okay, so I've always had something against you when I was a Lagos artist, and you already gave me the answer while you were talking, and I'm going to remind you. You might not remember, but yes, I'm going to remind you. So when I was a makeup artist, there was a time you did one stuff, like a collaboration with all of us, like irrespective of how your page looks, like just come. And you used one word then, I took it from you. You said, no, I was like, please, I want to come. Can I come? You're like, no problem, you can come. We are progress partners. And I still use that word, like I took it from you. Yeah. But you did something that really hurt me at that time.
Wow.
Yes. My wedding, I've always had passion for planning, because all my friends, I'm always running around for their wedding. So, and when makeup and all of that wasn't forthcoming, I'm like, I think I should go and focus on planning. So I put up a shoot that time, then I brought it to you. That we should go and do it at Agodi Gardens, that I'm going to be the planner. Do you know what you said to me? I already told Mo. You said, Mo's Dole Shishen. Fucking hurts my spirit.
Oh, really?
Bad.
Okay. You
Yes, I brought Shile. Okay. Shile made the clothes.
Yeah, but I was there. We did the shoot.
No, but you told me that you do makeup. Go and do makeup. That Mo Dole She planning. That was the
then it didn't sound like he believes in you.
Odile.
No. And no, so wait.
I'm coming. Let me finish. So after that time,
I'll give her a response.
Let me thank God that you didn't let me do the planning, because that makeup was great, and the shoot went viral,
gone, yeah.
But people started booking me for makeup, and that was where I got more money to do my style shoot to push the event up.
Because at that time, she wasn't projecting planning. She was projecting more of makeup. So, someone that I believe our strength is on what? The makeup. Yeah. So, when you want to do something like, what we normally say in sales is focus on your strength when things are really going bad. Focus on your strength.
Yeah, that's just the truth.
And you know where you now made it up for me? I did one event, like that was like my biggest Muslim job.
What?
ICC. And the bride just came there. Sammy said I should use you. I said, yeah. Sammy, no. And that was it for me. So I told you that, Sammy, if I'm ever going to come back to you, I will come back with a big job. And I kept that from you. And we fell out from. So, we've had so many occurrences. I want to be like, I'm not going to talk to Sammy again. You should just go. And this is why you are here on this podcast. But the way you handle things, I feel like if you start something like mentorship on it, personally, I'm going to pay. And I'm not trying to flatter you. Even when I was angry, I don't want to talk to Sammy, because when I'm angry, Sammy will still be laughing. Calls me. But shake. I said, no, I don't want all of that. So, taking you back to that, in the industry, we all have competitors.
Exactly.
But how do you manage all of us, knowing fully well that Koffs and this person, they are competitors? They don't like each other. But me, I work with both of you, and I won't get involved in your drama. How do you manage that?
Well, that's where, how do I put it? That's where selflessness, that's where it comes to play. And truth of the matter is, life is not hard.
We just make it harder.
To be honest. We're talking about those that were bereaved, those that has passed on. They are no more with us anymore. So whatever good or bad that they've done, we keep talking about it. If I've done bad to you, you keep talking about it. So I believe this is just a very simple world. And whether we like it or not, if not us, it can be your own child, Aisha's child, they eventually meet themselves up there. Be like, your mother did this to me so many years ago. Your father did. So I believe if you have done something to me and I'm not happy with it, talk to me about it. Let's trash it out and let's forget about it. Pick your lessons from it. How do you think I can do better to serve you better? How do you think I can do better to be in your good book or whatever it is that, in as much as both conscience will be clear. That's the way that's what I see life to be. So, that's how I see life to be lived. So having to have this person is this person's favorite, this person is his favorite, they are not together and all of that. I've had so many.
You know something? I feel like they drop the events industry drama on your head.
I've seen so many dramas, planner here and they know you know what I face. So you just have to manage, Well, let me also say that I've been opportune to be a regional sales manager for two states, Oyo State and Oyo State in UAC, and I've dealt with so many babas, not even staffs now, babas that are as old as my father's age, and these are people that when they are having very sensitive issues, terrible issues, they will be, these are fathers, and what are they waiting for? They are waiting for me to come and resolve the matter. Because they will say
you're made for that.
They will say that Ogawambo, because I was the representative of the company, my MD will not come from Lagos and let me come and resolve matter. They will say go and resolve it. And what do? You ask for God's wisdom. God, I'm going, lead me. And when you go there, when you say XYZ, and XYZ, you will go one man survival. How did you even say it? God will just give you that wisdom to resolve matters, and they will say that in Kote Ogaba this one final. And once you give that resolution, things will start moving forward. Let me say that it can be a personal or innate character, having to know how to manage or condole issues or manage all issues, and you also ask for God's wisdom on that. Because life is also very simple, like I said. Life is very simple. Let's make it light. Although people are very terrible out there, some people can make life miserable for you even when you are very calm. But the truth of the matter is, let's just be good with each other. I've had bad friends that tomorrow I'm not supposed to be their friend anymore, but I will look at the fact that, no matter what, we are still friends. Yeah. The only thing I can do to you is I will pick the ones that are valuable from you in terms of, I can pick the good side of you. Like I used to say it. I'm sorry to say that I'm saying this online. My wife would say that you always want her husband to be he get inside husband. He doesn't want the husband to be out there all the time. So anytime she sees that I have a friend, I will always say, Baba Alpha, where you do? We are going to be at social place tomorrow. She will see that person as a bad friend.
No, all of us we do. All of us. Why are you taking?
But the truth of the matter is that friend that wants to take you out while you are outside. Is that you talk about business? You talk about some connections. Wait,
most times I'm going to stand in for.
Let me tell you, the first building I had in my first house, that friend is a very good friend of mine. But because that my friend is always out there, my wife does not like the fact that
hold on, all those people are capable of.
Hold on, because that friend is always out there. My wife will be like, no, why are you friends with such person? I said, no, I cannot stop being friend with that person. Now tell me let me tell you the value the guy added to me. While I was building my house, I was still struggling. I'm talking about 2016, the first house I built. And the entire blocks I was supplying in that building was from my friend without collecting a dime.
You're not no. But let
me now tell you, without collecting a dime, he supplied over 4,000, 5,000 blocks then, and I'll be paying him gradually. Let me tell you, if that guy didn't add an initiative to have done that in that time, it's possible that building may not be a possibility.
He might not even have the buying.
But another one. We're not critical thinkers like that. We had on our emotions.
That is friendship. That's the value that friendship could have added to my life. And tomorrow, I'll tell her, look at, you said XYZ. Look at the value this person added to. Yes, he's going to get his money back, but this is the value at that time. So life is, it's not a 1 + 1 is equals to 2. It's 1 + 1 is equals to 5, 6. So the way life is very funny. And truth of the matter is, they say you don't close the door of relationship at once. You may need to reopen it again.
Of course, exactly.
Yeah, you may need to reopen that door again. When you say, because the person has hurt me, let me close the shop. No, you have to be a deep thinker, because you may need to open that door again.
I'm going to take this away.
So, thank you very much, Ghost.
Yeah.
So Aisha, I used to call you behind your back that Aisha, come and make a peace everywhere. Like Aisha is so, like, I mean, what's Aisha's business in this thing? You know, we were planning something one time and people started saying some things, and the way you handled it, I'm like, it takes Agbalagba to handle this thing. And of course, you work with planners too, that usually have, you know, issue with ourselves. How do you try to manage that situation? Like maybe when somebody wants to, say for instance, planner A wants to, you know, we do it. Planner A wants to use style to bring planner B's talk and just let's focus on us. How, like, is this something, maybe have you learned from a past experience? Maybe you talk about one person, they now pour it on your head, or it's just who you are on your leadership skill?
The truth about it is, while growing, I've made friends. And I will just be sincere to you that later on, many things makes me to drop friends. So what I do now is I'm neutral to everybody. I have friends too, but the truth about it is, when it comes to, I've learned a lot from gathering and having many people around me. So in the industry, I did something, because there is no how you will be doing well in your area. You will not try as much as possible to be friends to everybody. Let me just be sincere to you. I'm saying this open. Yeah. 75% of planners in Ibadan, they know what I do. Everybody wants me to be on their train. I even have like 3 sisters that I know that, yes, one man to I sure. I
think I'll join them. If I join it, they know that me and you are bro before you get to That's not Aisha from all of you.
So you know the funny side. So they will just be like, because you are working for somebody, you are not coming to my event.
We do that a lot.
I will just be like, come, all of you, you don't need this. I have one that she's more or less like my bestie. I have one, she's my school daughter.
What am I?
No, you are my aburo. You can't take you from me. So no, I have some planners that when they call me once, I was like, this person, I can't say no to you. You understand? So let me give you one instance that happened one time like that. This of my friends, they just have one issue. They say somebody said something to somebody. Even they said Sammy was there. Bye. I was just like, okay. So kill a vegetable. Can you conquer too much? Any omashi worry fun? I worry. Oh, ni like she worry for anybody. Hello. Hello, sorry. Bye.
Yeah, you have to.
Kilo don't so. I sure I trust him. Hold on. Obo on one was sorrow fun. Wolo de below do any keta.
Yeah, you have to share. You trash
Mommy, Koribe, can you come? Okay, hold on. You know what? The two of you manage this issue. Don't let it scatter. Bye. The third person, so sorry. Obo, one sorry, one alo feja. Kilo de, kilo share. I met that go little ye now. Can you go? Okay, my worry. Uncle come message you, so they call him. Oh yeah, my follow. But you go there, so the stage come with the from when come. Should I tell you one truth? Do you always want me to always be in your space? I said yes. So you know what? Try as much as possible to call yourself and sort this thing out. And the bonus part of it, 2 of them, they find the third one to you Avenim on a day. And they settled it.
Yeah, no.
Recently, I think some days before the shoot we did or something of nature, there are 2 people that they have issue. On Sammy's birthday, I went to go and solve issue on that day. In the industry.
Yeah.
There will be some drinks, there will be some caterers that they say, I sure, I want to come for one share. My worry. Obo, now. I've had issues. Let me give you an instance. Like you are now. Let me just give you an instance. Maybe you have a job. You are supposed to give me that job. And you now calling there. I'll tell you, go ahead. I will never, because I want to be greedy and tell you should not work with somebody else. I've done it several times that, okay, fine, maybe, okay, there is a guy coming up, is a drinks vendor too. I did one work for them called Osho in Shaki. Per event is too large. They wanted to give me 2,000 guests. They are giving other people 1,000. But the family wanted to give me 2,000. And I told them, come. And we handle 1,000. The boy I can recommend for you. Let him do the general too. If I collect 2,000 job, it's art up to me. But the truth about it is I don't need to be greedy.
Yeah, you don't have to be.
So if you are that like that, I will be sincere to you. I can't say I'm in everybody good book, but in this our industry in Ibadan, if anybody comes out and say Aisha is a bad person, that person should check himself or herself out. There is no anybody in this Ibadan today that did events, that did show, that did anything that would not dip my hand inside my pocket to support financially or physically or using my brand to support.
Wow.
So I try as much as possible to manage everybody because I see myself like, I'm a big brand everybody look up to, and I need to just make sure I manage everybody. So that's why you see me that everybody will be like, I sure. So if I'm that kind of a mother, hello, that sets a problem. I'm sure everybody will see me like a bad person, but I love peace. As it is like this, sometimes we fight. I will just tell him, and later on we move on. So that's just it. He said something about closing door. So I've tried something before. When you offend me, I just forget it. I've never fought anybody for 24 hours in my life. Yes.
No,
That's Koft. If you offend me today now, Tima Binu Kumbi, Tima Mafide Junction, Oliolien, Natima against Kino Loshe, deep inside me, one light allow long Mutibag Bente. Mulimade.
So, and the mama hold the scene.
The problem here. So I do something. Sometimes when me and my friend fought, we are jáde alomoti, wọ́n gbé mi ṣe pé a para fúnra wa, ká jà lọ lálẹ́. Má ti gbàgbé. Má tún pè ní ela afa show sun dáadáa. Yan ṣé we really need that ṣe pé fúnra lálẹ́. You know. So I find it difficult to hold grudges for 24 hours. I find it very, very hard.
but you do that. You hold grudges.
No, I don't fight you.
No. I'm just joking. It's just something like that. Oh yeah, you're not picking my call. Only.
So, I don't know if you are busy.
So find it. So that makes many people to now take advantage of my friendship with them. So what I did now is this: I don't close door on anybody. I put it on leverage. I'll just place you where you are. If I don't know to say, okay, maybe tell mo feel pé kájọ lọ mọtí, kájọ lọ jẹun, kájọ jáde, kájọ ṣe fàájì lọ, kájọ travel. But mo rí pé o sin space mi ò ní bá ẹ jà. Ọjọ́ tí máa mọ̀ pé ọ̀bọ̀ rẹ̀ kárìíra á fara láyé ṣó wà available tó bá wà available. But pé
The person will now have his nations.
I don't. If you don't get it right with me, I don't fight you. I'll jack up my movement. Yeah. So that's just it.
Every business has their trying time. Like you're going to be like, Kinimu, what did be shared? No one can let it go. Has that ever happened to you? And how did you manage it?
Well, let me say that trying time is imperative, and let me also say it's in stages. For every business owner that is just tighten up, definitely you have lots of trying times. You can get frustrated out of a business, but don't get tired. Especially when you have a vision and you have a focus and you have a target. You don't get tired. You just ensure you work towards that your vision and your target. By the time you start getting to that limelight, trying times can be a different ball game. You know what you're trying to struggle with is how do you break even? How do people know you? That's when you're just still starting up. And for some people, they don't even help themselves during the trying times. They get tired along the way.
And they just give up.
There are some, like for example, there was a friend that approached me that said, "Oh, bro, I want to become so person." He said, I do. And the guy is quite good. He said, I want to become this XYZ. And I said, do you have an Instagram page? He said, yes, I have. He said, let me see. And I looked at the page. I saw that so many things are on that page. They are really relevant stuff. I see dogs. I see this. I said, Bobo, ile kokolo shikini. Dr. Oboe no. Then now push more of whatever you do. Push more whatever you do. The guy now has built his personal house and you will say, Baba, I can never forget you in my life. Because I will tell you the right thing to do. Do this, do that. There will be a result.
But you've never told me the right thing.
But the truth about it is, many people, what makes the trying time to be more difficult for them is many people put their hand in what is more bigger than them.
So that's why I said it's imperative. So that is for starters.
Let me just give you an instance now. Let me just say, because Sammy has a big mansion now, and I started chasing Sammy, there's no how I can ever get out of trying time.
You do more than you because you always want to like push other than.
No, you're not getting what I'm trying to say. As in Keyama Wagwala go share.
Sammy's a core big man. Sammy's mansion is big. Please bring the word here. Cake decoration.
So because of that, you should not be like, I must meet them. No. So if you are trying to grow, don't do past what you are supposed to.
And just the perseverance,
You understand?
just ensure that you keep doing
the right thing.
And like I said, that's the trying time for starters. But when you now become,
Of course.
a big force, the trying time is also different from that.
Let me give you one funny thing. There was a time, maybe like we are 10 now, maybe in our third year or our second year. There'll be a time that I have some drinks vendor, I have their number on my phone, on my WhatsApp. I'll be like, I'm ready to teach at the weekend. Emi o ma lọ bi kan.
It could even be a standard of whatever they are doing. It's trying time for
Emi o ma
It's
lọ.
imperative.
Emi o ma lọ bi kankan. Should I be sincere to you now? Sometimes I'm too tired. I get tired of going to events.
Wow.
You understand? There was a time I will be checking my phone. Àwọn ilé ti ṣe lé ní 1 to 3 weeks. They ti ṣe. Ọlọ́run. Ṣé mi ò mọṣẹ́ mi? You understand? But that is beginning. For the past 5 years now, maybe if I count Saturdays that I don't work in a year, it's not up to 5 or 6.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes, now you walk every weekend.
I'm so cool. Emma, I know my big baby.
No, don't mind her. She's a big host. So it's international.
When you are growing, there is always a trying time. But at the same time, when you are grown, if you dip your hand in what you are not supposed to dip your hand in, there will be a trying time.
No, even when you are grown, hold on, there will be a trying time.
Yes, but there are ways you can manage it.
So you must know how to manage your trying time.
Okay, let me give you an instance of a friend. Sorry.
When you are grown, your trying time, vis-a-vis your status,
Okay.
can either make you
Or my.
So you have to be very careful on how you manage. See, it can be your trying time can be the quality of your services.
Okay.
Can be it can even be your staff strength.
Of course.
Can be
I've had that issue.
so many. So you see,
I've had that
so
issue before about
those
staff
time-
strength.
I'm sorry, I was trying to say that.
I thought, and I think I got it well.
So trying time is imperative. You just must know how to manage it well. The way it comes, the way
What I'm trying to say is this: it's not everybody that knows how to manage a trying time. Let me give you an instance of it.
As it's not everybody that understands that this thing is a trying time.
And exactly. Let me give you an example of I have a friend. If assuming we are on live TV, assuming that person is watching this thing, he knows that I'm talking about him. That my friend, if he has 100 million naira today, are you getting me? And he try to invest in business, he does this, he does that. Immediately, maybe he's broke. It's not that he doesn't have business, so he has things that is bringing money to him, but he does not have money. Maybe he does not have like 2-3 million naira in his account. He will start selling the things he has back to have money. Yes. That's how crazy that my friend is. He has sold more than 3 of his big properties present enough. He has a lounge. He will still be complaining. I'm broke. I told him, you can't have heaven. So you can say that kind of person is the one that is creating trying time to himself. Okay, let me give you an instance. Do you realize that this is my friend? There was a time that one of our friends built a house. When he got to the house and he was crying, Why are you crying? He said his own house is bungalow. Our father has built duplex.
No, that person has complex.
So I now told him that you are the problem to your life.
No, wait, no, that's not even a try. No,
He's not even a child.
his own is
Fundamental problem.
a fundamental problem.
So no, where I'm trying to drive to where I'm just trying to drive to is that, let me just put it like trying time. What I'm explaining about the trying time is maybe me and you get one discussion where I tell you recently now, say, Baba, I do something where we say you drain me.
Yeah.
And I will not lie to you. If I did not open my mouth to tell you, I don't have 5 million in my account. And everybody will be looking at me, sure, get money.
No, but sometimes you might not have physical cash.
So you are not
Look at what you have.
so it does. But you are not getting that kind of. So for my own self, I did like, Shan, move forward, I'll pick back. But there are some people only money manage the situation. At tomorrow, kilo later. Don't leave me low. I went out in recent time of what I'm saying. That they want me to buy a drink of 250,000. I was like, Ayo, you can't do it. It is something I do before. But when I do my mass, for 250, you know, this more having managed the life for me. How affects me. So I gave myself brain. I withdrew from my normal social life. You understand? But many people don't see it like that. So when you have a trying time, many people don't want to manage the situation. They just believe that, what did you do about? Can you go? So unlike this,
Well, I felt at Coast event, there was a time we had a trying time, and I left Nigeria. I didn't hide it. I made it known, and it's because I don't want anybody coming to
Drama.
I don't want drama. I didn't like it. I just have sharp mouth. I don't know from drama. So those that have paid us earlier just started coming. I think I want to make sure reform.
Was a train time.
I think I want to do this. I think I want to do that. And I'll try to convince you. And you don't want to pay. Take your one, go. But we had 3 unique clients at that time that asked them. That time I was like, I think it's a sign. Let me shut down. And I'll ask my 3 clients that because I'm currently in Canada as an international student, I'm stressed and all of that. And they were like, so but talking what plan I said, no, I'm just trying to talk to you. One of them, I'm currently using their content studio now. And she was like, you have stars. I will never talk to you again. Go and face your book. Let your staff sort it. And that was where I started trusting my staff. Because then I talked to the other person too. She was like, no, that's not my business. So you will do my event. It was a trying time from there. I almost shut down. But at that time, the 3 major clients that I have, and they were the people that gave me the decision I have today. They pushed me that, no, we're not going to take that money back. You will do that event. And we did it, and it was a success. Yeah. So it's been a good time. I mean, because I know that you guys, I shot in Shiba, not in Shiba, Sabi, not in Shiba. I know we're very busy, and I mean, I really do appreciate you coming to do this thing with me. So, it's something I usually do. I'll ask like, okay, if reverse is the case, and you're the host and the guests, what are you gonna ask me?
I did see that coming, man. Yeah. Okay. Let me process it. You go.
I sure.
What can I ask you?
Anything. I promise to be honest.
Okay. Maybe let me just put it like this: that why don't you make me your major drinks event?
You know that I would honestly love to do that because there's a way I let people know my relationship with people and how I feel about them, especially on their birthday. Because some people will be like, why are you always using this person? Then I stylishly want to take them back the journey. Like how me and this person we've come. There's a place of relationship, there's a place of professionalism. On both, I mean, you're amazing. We have really good relationship and your service is also excellent. But you know that as a planning company, we can't force our clients to use anybody.
Okay.
But trust me, every of my events, my drink vendor, I'll mention you and some other people that I trust. And if they decide to go with you.
But I think sometimes they do always tell you that I'm too expensive. Why do many people say I'm expensive?
You know that there was one that when they said
You called me now, you told me one.
Please take Aisho's number. Go and face Aisho. That one don't tire me.
There's one thing about Coast as well, and you need to ignore that. And I'm saying it on here now. I'm saying it. Coast can be very diplomatic.
Okay.
So, Coast, you may be, your invoice may be high, And because she wants to be romantic and to look at fellow opinions.
No, the truth about it is what you are saying now. She has told me. No, she has told me. She has told me on one event like that. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ ṣe event. Bó ṣe rí owó tẹ́ kọ ẹ̀. Wọ́n lè san. Ọgbọ́n ò ní ká dá sí. And she has told me one before. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ẹ charge dáadáa o.
She has that.
So that's just.
So this is my own question. So, what has been your perception about Sani? Well, let me say perception about Sani and Aisha before now. And now that you have a one-on-one watch, what's your perception now?
To be honest, I leave Aisha out of it. So, because Aisha, my perception is a bomb in Aisha. Yeah. Do you understand? Sometimes there are some things that maybe, feedback, like myself to be like, course, your Aisha, if you never answer us on time, I'll be like, it's normal. And I'm Aisha, I'm surprised it really could. 4 minutes now, walk with me now, that part. So I don't have anything like that. But for you, son, at first I feel like you don't like me. Then, yes, I told you one time, Sam, I know that you don't like me, but do my job, me. And like that. At first I feel like you don't like me. And that you have some people that you pick above me. But it's not even talking now. It's about me. There's room for self-development. It's about me tracing, like looking back, so I'm be like, no, Kufo, you also have people that you genuinely like above other people. So it's okay for people to like people. And yeah, I think that's just it. Then over time, and I realize that family are like from so do you guess? So I'm talking to you now. You open my eyes to like more things that I'm going to work on, take home and all of that. So that's just it from. Thank you so much. More big boy is new, but I'm going to give you a gift and please just take it like that. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. No. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate this.
Yeah. Until I come your way next time.
Coach events, thank you so much. Yeah, for sure. Okay, coach Unfiltered.
Thank you for your love. I mean, we love you so much.
You love this, we love this, we love this.
So when I come your way next time, please like, subscribe, and share. And please, if you are looking for the decorator, not cheap one, luxury person, Samson Nikemo. And if you need an amazing venue, no fake, no mago, they will not see you. Just go to Bodayo of Aisha. Thank you so much.
Blessing.